pat it down. If you use a really? Jesus. Let's start over, all right? Hi. Hello, my beautiful blossoms. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Mila, and here we talk about makeup, art, design, and entrepreneurship. And the word I made up for entrepreneurship is workapreneurship, because I am a working entrepreneur and or an entrepreneur with a full-time job. So we just made up the word workapreneur, and we're going to stick by it. So if any of those things interest you, I suggest that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified when my next video is up. I do something that is called Makers and Makeup Monday, where every Monday I talk about a interesting maker, creator, artist, designer that has spoken to my heart, and I share their life with you as an inspiration to offer a little bit of encouragement for those of us who are creatives and are kind of in a rut, or just to let you know that there are so many creators and artists and makers out there who have gone through a difficult time and have indeed made it, and it is always worth it to be you and to be creative. And that's what creativity is. It is your unique outlook on everything. So keep being creative. Today we're going to share with you 3 looks that I have made with one lipstick. We add a few other products to it, but generally speaking, we can use one lipstick to create 3 different effects. One effect is just using a little bit of your favorite highlighter. Having a highlighter creates a really interesting look. I am going to be using this Juvia's Place highlighter, which is really beautiful and awesome. I highly recommend, but you can use whatever highlighter you have on hand. Highlighter that actually really works really well with this technique is the Fenty Beauty one, which is also pretty cool. A little bit more sparkly, but I am probably going to do a highlighter video later on. The other way we're going to do a different look is by using a concealer or even your foundation, and we're going to have a slight stain with the lipstick. Using your finger, or I am going to use this cute little tiny beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender, it's like a beauty sponge. And the final look is going to be a surprise, so you have to look till the end. I am going to put on my lipstick as per usual. I usually moisturize and kind of brush my lips so there's no dead skin hanging on them. I also do use a liner, which I am going to do right now. I'm going to use this liner by Lime Crime. Okay, I guess that's good. I'm gonna link the products below, but I do overline my lips just a little bit. Tiny little bit, because you know, full lips are never a bad thing, in my opinion. And I line the bottom lip and the top lip because, you know, we got 2 lips, so I gotta line them both. And it's really hard to talk when you're actually aligning your lips. So we're just gonna not talk too much, okay? Okay. So I do line them with a more of a neutral color, and it's basically lining your lips is important because for 2 reasons. Number 1, you define the shape of your lips, so when you put your lipstick on, you don't have to like really, you know, make sure that you're staying in the lines. It's kind of like coloring in the lines. And the other thing is the wax in the lip liner helps with preventing your lipstick from bleeding, especially if you're not literally bleeding, but you know what I mean, like bleeding out. And it's especially important when you are a little older and you got a few fine lines around those lips. We're not going to talk about that much, and we're just going to keep going. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put the lipstick on for you all. I hope you can't see down my throat. This is here. And this lipstick is actually awesome. It's one of my favorite lipsticks, and it's one of the few warm colors that works with my skin tone, because my skin tone is generally neutral, but it definitely leans more to the cool side. So colors that have a little bit of blue or purple in them work better for me. This is a little bit more brick colored, but it does work with my skin tone, so I'm not mad at it. And this is MAC Bullet Lipstick. I don't like bullet lipsticks are kind of out, I was told. I don't know when that happened. I must have been absent that day, but the color is really pretty. Hello! Oh, here we go. Super pretty, love it. We'll link it down below. So we have our lips done. Eventually we will be going out and having fun, I know it. For this particular look, you may want to plan ahead. So there's two things you can do to kind of do a bit of a different spin on your lipstick. You can put on a lip gloss, and a lip gloss will give your lips a very different shade, a very different tint, a very different look. It'll be a little more juicy, a little bit more ready to party. The other thing you can do, which I like doing, is using a highlighter. A highlighter will also create a nice sheen to your lips. But what I like about using the highlighter is that it actually kind of seals in your color. So it doesn't make it non-transferable. It kind of sets your lips basically. So let me just show you. Like, this is without anything on my lips. And I'm going to just do, okay, and you can see that it's like a lot of transfer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reapply so that, you know, we don't cheat. I'm going to reapply. So it's kind of like, Yep, here we go. Now I take my little itty bitty tiny baby sponge. It's not focusing. Okay, and I just tap this highlighter. And if you can see the highlighter, it is super pigmented and it's very, very beautiful. Has a lot of sparkle. And I just tap it on my lips. So I start off with my other lip. This is my right foot. Don't breathe it in. This is my left foot. So I do the top lip. And I look a little crazy there, girl. I know. Yes, we talk to ourselves these days because, you know, we're home alone. There's nobody to talk to. Because my 14-year-old just sits in her room all day and doesn't talk to me. I just throw food in there for her like I do going in a lion's den. Open the door. Is she going to attack me? Ah! No, she seems to be in a good mood. All right, here you go. Throw food, run out. Side note. And then I just tap it in. And make sure when you tap it in, you go all the way in your corners because those are also parts of your lips that kind of like bleed and gather. Tap, tap, tap. And there you go. I love this effect in general. I love this look. I've worn it out. It just lasts for so much longer. So it just adds this kind of like sheen. It's not as bright in person as it is on camera because the light is just like shining right on it. It's a lot more subtle. Transfer. You basically created your own matte lipstick. And it lasts up quite a long time and it's very comfortable on the lips. It's like a really different look and it gives it a little bit of a... So that is my first look using the highlighter. So now we have our bare lips again. We're going to do look number 2. Now the second look, again, make sure that your lips are sort of moisturized. I brush them in between my looks. They look pretty good. The next thing I want to show you is how I, once again, use the highlighter to create a look. Same lipstick, same highlighter. Again, I'm going to line my lips. Then I take that itty bitty teeny tiny little sponge and I just take on my highlighter, a highlighting bit, and I put them on my lips first. So I just take color. Try not to eat it. Okay, and I just clean it up. Actually doesn't look at all. It does not really go outside. It just gives it that really pretty glow. And then what I do is I take the lipstick and I only put it in the inside, like in a kissy part. Same thing on the top. And then again, take that sponge and just blend it in. Now you can do this with any color. I'm doing it with this color because I like it. It looks really pretty with a nude. And it's just so pretty. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Let me zoom you in. Don't get scared. I hope I trimmed my nose hairs. You just have this really pretty sheen around the corner, around the outside of your mouth. And you have a little bit of the color inside. Yep, so I enjoy this look. It doesn't, you know, the highlighter just completely locks in your lips. They don't feel like they are dry. You can, you know, like your lips, because you put that lipstick on the inside, there's really no transfer. Anyway, I love it. Let me know what you think. Now we're gonna do the third look. Let me just wipe this off. Okay, and the third and final look with the same lipstick. I don't use a highlighter this time. I'm sure like you've seen this look before. I usually use the rest of my foundation that I have on my little mixing board. I have this cute little mixing board that I got. It's actually for nail polish art, but it's this little heart, and I mix my foundation on here. What I do, and this is like a Kim Kardashian look, I guess. I completely white out my lips. I really enjoy having a stain sort of look. I think it's very popular in Korean makeup. So I will go in and I will just erase my lips as much as I can. I don't line my lips. I take that same lipstick. The only difference is that I am going to use a brush. So I take a brush, a lip brush. Do I have a lip brush? I do not. Okay, I'm gonna improvise, because that's the kind of girls that we are. We are improvising under pressure kind of ladies. So I'm just gonna take this big giant brush. I take a little bit of color off of the lipstick, and then I just kind of lightly paint the lip, just giving it a very light, dewy look. I do not go anywhere near the outline of my lips. Very lightly pat them on. This kind of a stain look, and I just kind of make like my upper lip kind of like, you know, it's kind of like very blushy, rosy, innocent. And then what I do is I take the highlighter, take a little brush, and I just put it right around very lightly. Cupid's bow, especially. Just like this. I don't go into my inner corners, just the top and the Cupid's bow, just like that. Let's see, do the same thing on the bottom. A little bit, dip my nose, bridge my nose. Listen, just everywhere. You can't, highlighter, you can't have too much highlighter. I know some of you will argue and say you can, but I'm telling you, you cannot. Brush the extra up a little bit. How many brushes do you have, Mila? You ask. A lot. I have a lot of brushes. I have as many brushes for my face as I do for my painting. I'm gonna show you one of these days. So it looks so natural. I absolutely love this look. Should I zoom you in? Yes, I should. It looks so pretty. It just kind of highlights your lips, gives it a little bit of a stain, and it will stay. It doesn't transfer, and it will stay on for a while. It'll stay on your lips. Zoom you out. Boop. And yeah. So these are my 3 looks that I did with 1 lipstick and 1 highlighter. I hope you like them. Let me know in the comments below if you have. Let me know if you will use this, or if this was just like, you know, you like hearing me talk and I have really pretty sparkly background and that's why you're watching, or is it actually helping you? Like if you want me to talk about something else, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and this video is sponsored by me. I am the CEO and founder of Mila & Such, which is a company that creates beautiful silk accessories for you or somebody that you love. They are eclectic, they are colorful, they are unique. They come in beautiful boxes and inspirational postcards that each of the pieces has, because all of my paintings have an inspiration. If you want to check them out, if you want to promote them, if you want to tell a friend, I would greatly appreciate it. My website is mila-such.com, and I am Mila Such NYC across all social media platforms. See you in my next one. Bye.